Hello guys, how are we doing? Welcome back to Goals Galore. Welcome back to yet another live stream on the channel, and this one is for Soccer Aid. We do it every year for the last few years, and this year is no different. England versus rest of the world. It's of course for a fantastic cause as well, and so you may as well join in with the fun as the last watch along of the season. Of course, this will be the last one now before the World Cup, of course, which starts in just over a week now, isn't it? I think it's a week. Or was it the 11th? So yeah, just over a week's time. So it should be good fun as well. But this one, the last one of the football season, if you want to call it that. Welcome in everyone. Let me know your school predictions as well. Kicking off at the London Stadium in just a few seconds. Actually, we're quite late starting it this year, unfortunately. I've been revising all day, and yeah, here we go then. Soccer Aid has begun this year. There we go. We are underway at the London Stadium. Now a championship ground, and we will be visiting there next season with Swansea, hopefully, if there's a good day to go and watch them. Let's get the time up to speed. There you go. We are in line with what they're showing on the TV. Right, I do quickly need to sort out the logos as well, because they haven't actually come through. I'm trying to get them in so I can make it look a bit more professional. 097 for that one, and then we can get into the commentary of the game. But yeah, let me know your score predictions in the chat while I quickly do this, and hopefully you've all been well. Have a fantastic weekend, of course. End of May now, June tomorrow. It's absolutely crazy at the moment. Right, there's the England side for you. Underway. Some absolute legends playing in this as well tonight. 1115. Yeah, loads of throwback names. We will get through them in a second, but have a glance at the sides just while we do this. There we go. And this is the rest of world side on screen as well. Right, one last thing to do, we can get into it. Just didn't quite have time to get this bit done. Long ball over the top here for the rest of the world. On the left hand side, Rizwan. I think that's how you say it anyway. There's a lot of names I'm not sure about. There's a few I know. Of course, Bazinga as well for rest of the world. There's a name I am familiar with. A lot of people are, to be fair. And there's rest of the world on the ball in midfield. I don't remember who's playing for which side as well. That's always the tricky part. England in the box, and Rooney, of course, playing in this one as well. Yeah, just do one more thing, get the logo, and then we are ready to fully watch the game and enjoy it. 1185. I just didn't quite have enough time. I didn't want to start the stream late. But no, hopefully everyone is well. 1185, there we go. Right, perfect. Right, there we go. Looks a lot better now. Right, we can get into the game. So yeah, a lot of big names here. And thanks everyone for joining the stream as well. Hopefully you go on to enjoy it this evening. Come on, PSG. Yeah, of course, yesterday PSG winning the Champions League. A massive result there. Heartbreak for Arsenal on penalties. Instant Scrinton, how are you doing? Come on, England, says Footy Talk Show. Congratulations to Hull on promotion to the Premier League as well. And yeah, like and subscribe as well if you go on to enjoy the stream. Would be much appreciated. Rest of the world on the ball at the moment. Stepping up is Lescott and to Defoe. Of course, Defoe played for rivals of West Ham, Tottenham Hotspur, who were in the relegation scrap with West Ham this season. In the end, West Ham did in fact go down. 62,500 seater stadium, if I'm right in saying that. It's over the 60,000 mark, which is crazy to say. And it will be a championship ground next season, which is mental. I do like the patterns they've put on the pitch. And before kick-off as well, they've already raised over £1 million, which is absolutely incredible, of course. England on the attack on the right-hand side. Are we going to get an early goal this year? Rooney, he's still got it, hasn't he? You never lose it completely, I don't think. Of course, age and fitness, but you never lose your technical ability. That stays with you. We've got Berbatov playing as well. Sen. I'm trying to find the bench a second. Of course, the game Soccer 8 is sponsored by FootMob. We're not sponsored by FootMob. Just want to be that clear, in case anyone got confused. Won't be against it, but not today. Michael Essien's playing as well. Trying to get the full list. Rest of all on the right side of Zinger. He scored during the Simon charity match. This time he puts the ball in the box and Lescott gets it away. Good start to the game here. End-to-end stuff in soccer. It was quite an exciting game. Last year, wasn't it, at Stamford Bridge? Hazard was playing last year. There's always some big names. Who else is playing? Lescott, Angry Ginge, Joe Hart, of course, played for West Ham. Thompson, Grennan, Wilshere. I did like Jack Wilshere. What an absolute baller he is. Rooney, of course. Everyone knows Rooney. Defoe. And then for the rest of the world, you've got Van der Sar, of course. Jordi Alba. Nemanja Matic at centre back today. Michael Essien, Bazinga, Berbatov as well. And onto the benches. I haven't even looked at the benches. David Seaman, Mueller, Whitehall, Paddy McGuinness. Surprised he's not in goal this year. Chloe Burrows, Danny Dyer, GK Barry, Jill Scott, Jordan North, Sean Wright Phillips, Tom Hiddleston, Alex Brucker, and Theo Walcott for England. For the rest of the world on the bench, we've got Frankie Dettori, Nitro, Simon Neal, Chris O'Dowd, Ali Krieger, not too sure, Clarence Seedorf, Maisie Adam, Molly McCann. England on the attack here. Grennan. Good tackle there. Some big tackles coming in for a charity match. Where do we get to? Molly McCann, Nick Byrne, Toby Chisel off the Simon, of course. Lucas Podolski and Tim Cahill. Didn't realise Podolski was playing. Well, he's on the bench now, but that's a big name. You can watch on ITV1 to be specific. Long shot blocked by Lescott. What minute then do you think we're going to see the first goal? Of course, we usually see quite a few in Soccer 8. Let me know your score predictions in the chat. I think it will end. I go 4-3 rest of world in this one, and see goals galore hopefully. And the first goal to be scored in the 14th minute, so in 7 minutes time. I think that's when the first goal will be scored. Let me know yours in the chat, your score prediction, and when you think the first goal will be scored. Ball on the left hand side here for the rest of the world. I'm unfamiliar with a few of these names, but Angry Ginger is one I know, and he's on the ball here. Joe Hart. Some of these players have had fantastic playing careers, of course. Oh, what a ball that is. Out to the left hand side, England with Jermaine Defoe in the box, and it goes into the gloves of Edwin van der Sar. Well, who is that left winger for England? She was quite quick then. Dugan. Good ball from Grennan up to Dugan. And Thompson has been skinned there. Ball in the centre. Good save by Joe Hart. Onto the roof. And it denies number 14 for England, Rizwan, the opening goal. From the right hand side, I think it's Bazinga. Great ball in. And he should have an assist. But a good save from Joe Hart. That's what you get when the professional goalkeepers are in town. Top save. And he's rolling back the years there. Is Joe Hart. And a corner for the rest of the world. Corner goes short on the far side. England defending deep here. Rooney goes out to the ball, chipped into the centre, and Angry Ginge heads behind. A little fact for you all, Nemanja Matic is the only active professional footballer in either squad this year. Which is very interesting. Usually they do have a few, don't they? You can watch it on ITV guys. So another corner for the rest of the world. Into the box it goes and headed wide that time. From deep, England quite comfortable from both set pieces, defending them. So this is the 20th Soccer 8, which is absolutely incredible. They've reached 20. Here's Rooney. Lays off to Grennan. Out to left hand side. Thompson advancing forward. Pulls it back. And good defending there from rest of the world. Bizinger will feel right at home at the London Stadium this evening. Berbatov. Oh, what a touch that is. Absolutely brilliant. Out to Zinger on the far side. Rest of the world coming forward here. Pull pass by Bazinga and Lescott steps up to Rooney. The ex-professionals combining Rooney. Finding Defoe. Defoe from distance and it's well wide. He's grown out of his shooting boots. Is it on the App Store? It should be on the App Store. Yeah, you got the what's it called? ITV Hub, is it? I'm pretty sure it's the ITV Hub. It's like a yellow background, mate. Should be able to find it. Should be the first one that comes up. Rest of the world playing it through, and Hart makes another big save. It's rest of world at the moment who are causing all the problems for England. Of course, the managers this year, Usain Bolt for rest of the world. He's usually playing, of course, usually showing off his speed, and Harry Redknapp. It's like the usual now, isn't it, for England? Here's Defoe trying to play it to Idris. Rooney picks up the pieces again. Rooney and Defoe combining well. Here's Idris. And he scuffs the shot, doesn't really get a clean connection, and puts it wide with the front post. Shoma says, Arsenal are the best team in the world. No, not IPTV. Literally ITV. Remove the P, mate. Team England. I suspect there'll be quite a few of them in the chat. Let us know who you're supporting tonight, guys, for a bit of fun, of course. Here's Wilshere, rolling back the days. What a player he was for Arsenal. Jack Wilshere. Whenever I think of Wilshere, I think of that goal against Norwich City. The fantastic build-up. What was it, 2014? Just one touch, played it through, and Wilshere just taps home. Incredible goal, that one. Essien, out to the left-hand side. Rest of the world come forward here. He's trying to chip Joe Hart from almost the edge of the box there. Here's Rizwan. Well, England at the moment, Defoe and Rooney are holding up well, but they're getting caught in transition quite a lot. Here is the left winger, Dugan, trying to find Rooney, intercepted by Nemanja Matic. Of course, both of them have played for Manchester United, Wayne Rooney and Nemanja Matic. Matic coming into United from Chelsea, of course. And we're thinking of iconic goals here with Wilshere. Well, Matic, of course, you'll never forget the one in London, of course, at Wembley. For Chelsea against Spurs in the FA Cup semi-final. 2016, I want to say. 2015. Absolute thunderbolt. If you know the goal, you'll know it straight away. It'll come to your mind. Here's Bizinger, taken down by, who's that? Angry Ginge. Out to the left it goes. And really good defending. Oh, it might be a foul. No. Referee's lenient there. Cooper, right back for England. Lucky not to give away a free kick there. Has to be said. And another long shot, this time from Michael Essien. rolling back the years under, well, Usain Bolt this time, and it goes well wide this time. Well, big penalty appeal there. I tell you what, if we had VAR, Cooper might be in trouble there. Hope Owen Cooper scores. I'm unfamiliar with quite a few of these names. I know, I'd say majority, but there are a few names here now I'm not actually too sure on. So if you could provide, like, Owen Cooper's one, I'm not really sure who he is. So if anyone knows people I don't, just give me a little background on them. If you know them, probably better than me. Welcome in, Daniela. How are we doing? As always, guys, if you're new to the channel, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe. Of course, we'll be covering a lot of the World Cup, which starts very soon as well. Not all of it, but a lot of it. Joe Hart collects once again. Bazinga through on goal. The West Ham fan. But before that, Rizwan was taken out by Jolene Lescott. Because of the height comparison there. Right, I think Lescott's telling number 14 Rizwan of Rest of the World to hit the gym there. He's just pushed him over. Quite interesting to see who the oldest player on the pitch is that's starting the game. Let's have a look. Costa Well, and for the rest of the world, the youngest player might be Bazinga at 30. No, 29, Rizwan, 29. He brings the youth to this side. Average age of the sides, England 34.3, rest of the world 40.2. Just to give you a bit of context there. Oh, Angry Ginger, oh, he's rescued himself. He got turned inside out there. And a long shot goes well wide from BT. Yeah, so my prediction of a goal in 14 minutes was wrong. So let me know, guys, when do you think the first goal is going to be scored? Give me the minute you think the ball's going to hit the back of the net. Here is Wilshire on the ball. Tidy as always. And now Rooney. Playing it forward. Rooney again at the halfway line. Driving forward. No one to tackle him. Finds Defoe. What a pass that is. Oh, appeals a handball. Referee not interested. England should have had a penalty. You can watch it on ITV, mate. ITV. Angry Ginge, just proper Brexit ball there. Gets half sight of the ball and just smashes it forward towards Edwin van der Sar's goal. To the back. Oh, what a ball that is. Through to Bazinga. The West Ham fan. Bazinga. Thompson does really well to recover. Along with Angry Ginge. And they deny Bazinga a dream goal. This time in Soccer Aid. It hacked me. What do you mean it hacked you, mate? Oh, I don't think you got the right app then. No, I didn't, unfortunately, Daniela. I didn't, unfortunately. I thought I'd do a stream on this instead, which took yesterday to revise and today, but a spare few hours for the stream today. But no, it did look really good, to be fair. Of course, some ex-Swans players were there as well. Neil Taylor, Leon Britton, Joe Allen, Chico Flores as well. Was Michu pulled out last minute, didn't he? Yeah, it would have been great to go, but just if it was next week, next Saturday, would have definitely gone. It's just the worst timing possible, really, for me. Berbatov, he does not look 45. Lescott wins it back for England. Did you go, Daniela? And if so, hopefully it was a good game, an entertaining one. Rooney driving forward. Intercepted. Commentator's curse strikes again there. Mighty. Ooh, strong against the foe to hold on to possession. Out to the right hand side this time for rest of world. SEN. Bazinga's in space. Bazinga gets the ball. Plays in the centre, waiting in crude Rizwan. It drops back to Bazinga this time. Pull into the box, and Rizwan went for the spectacular finish, but catches Angry Ginge instead. Went for the acrobatic spectacular. Angry Ginge heads it away, but gets a boot in the arm instead. All good fun, I'm sure. Very poor turnout considering it was for a chat. You did go. Oh, awesome! Yeah, I went to the one. They didn't do it last year, did they? It was the year before, and that was really good. But yeah, I really wanted to go to it, but obviously it just didn't quite work out with timers. But next year I want to go as well. Hopefully do it again. That's the only thing with exams. It stops you doing quite a bit, which really is annoying. Sam Thompson off. Tom Hiddleston on for England. First change of the game. 21 minutes in. Dugan on the left wing. Full of energy. It's going for a corner, surely. No, goal kick. No sound. Has everyone else got sound? Or is it just Scrinson? Or right, you should have sound. Can you hear me again though, guys? Is that better? Yeah, there you go. It says it's on now. It did cut off. I don't know. That's never happened before. Microphone just completely switched off. There's always a technical issue here, isn't there? Always. Your chat should be working. The sound would be my fault, but the sound should be working now, guys. You can hear me now. Awesome. Perfect. The right back is off as well for the rest of the world. The oldest, well, joint oldest, the 55-year-old's off for Nitro. Yeah, that should be better, guys. Apologies about that. Thank you for saying. Has it gone off again? It's connected to the... Yeah, it is connected. Just double guessing myself now. Ball on the far side for rest of world. In the box they go, dancing feet, and Lescott and Ginger, a brick wall for England. Thomas Tuchel should be looking at them two for the World Cup. Wilshere finds Rooney, checks his shoulder, and instead of going to Idris, finds Defoe. Now Defoe finds Idris. Rooney's in a pocket of space. Idris, got to use Rooney, England's number 10, and that's why he retired. I'm not sure about the finish there. Oh, right. Well, hoping that this is hopefully going to be actually the last live stream on this laptop. Yeah, because I just need to buy some RAM and a hard drive. I've got a proper PC. We have, of course, get the monitor for it and that. So that should be in use for the World Cup watch-alongs. Well, any watch-along after this one, really. This will be the last one on this laptop. Also for editing videos as well. Hopefully it's going to be a lot quicker. Have so many problems with this one. And I think it's time for a little upgrade. We've built it ourselves. Watch on ITV, mate. ITV. Long ball for England out to the right hand side. Idris heads down and into the gloves of Edwin van der Sar. Lee Trundle scored yesterday. He's still got it. Magic taps. I did see a video actually of some recording some Lee Trundle highlights yesterday. Magic taps. Great player. I'm glad there wasn't any like highlights from it or anything. At right hand side, Idris is offside. The game is well, you can tell the fitness levels probably aren't there from both sides. The game is slowing down quite a bit here. We're only 25 minutes in. Both sides have made some subs already though. Half-time performer this year is Robbie Williams. So unfortunately I won't be able to, of course, show you it or have the volume up, but if you want to go onto ITV at half-time in 20 minutes time and watch it. Thought they were popped on YouTube. Yeah, that would have been a good thing to do. Problem resolved. Sound is back on iPhone. Love that. Awesome. Long shot there from Berbatov, and Lescott able to get it away for rest of world. Only as far though as Bazinga. A look back in the ball's back in the box of SEN, shoulder to shoulder with Jack Wilshere. I think it is Wilshere, mind, but I can't really see the shirt number from you. Yeah, it is. Yeah, he zoomed in on his face. It is Jack Wilshere. I'll be double guessing it. I think he's wearing a different number to what it says on says online. He's taken someone else's shirt. 27 minutes in, it's another corner for the rest of the world. Can they make England pay? Two arms in the air. Into the box it goes, floated in. Rooney headed away at the near stick. Berbatov! Oh, fires over Joe Hart's goal. Great technique there. And a sub here for World 11. Yeah, that's the only thing with Soccer Aid or any charity game really. When you have the lineups up, you can never keep track of who's actually on the pitch at one time. It's always changing. It's good fun though. So I'll only keep the starting 11s going round. On the left hand side for England. I need to have the lineups on screen really, on my screen instead of the stream. I'll flip back and forth each few minutes so I can see your chats. Just so I know who's who until we get used to it. So that number 9 that come on must have been, yeah, Nitro. Nitro's on. Number 6, Tom Hiddleston, right. We're getting there, we're learning some names. SDN in midfield, you'll always be able to recognise him. Alba. What a player he was. Jordi Alba. An absolutely brilliant player. Here's Nemanja Matic. He's got an absolute thunderbolt. Finds Essien. Thought about the shot. Chips it through. And Joe Hart is quick off his line to collect that one. Owen Cooper at right back. Into midfield, one back by Beattie. Now Kennedy. Going forward here for rest of the world over the halfway line. Finds Rizwan. Beaten 2 by Owen Cooper. That is a good battle on the rest of the world left hand side, England's right hand side. between Rizwan and Owen Cooper. Joe Hart finds Tom Grennan. Oh, finding Rooney. What a ball that is. Rooney skips the challenge. Out to the right hand address. Can't get the end of that. Poor ball by Rooney. Giving Man United and Everton no regrets on why they let him go. Only menacing. I think Rooney, obviously one of the best players the Premier League has ever seen, really. Let me know in the chat. You can pick any of these ex-professional footballers, or Matic, who is still playing, and let me know your favourite memory or favourite goal that they've scored. Another substitution here for rest of world. Jen Beattie off, Ali Krieger on. Number 11, Krieger. Rizwan into midfield. Krieger skips the challenge. Out to the right it goes. And Essien loses possession there. Also, another fact for you then, I'll keep them coming. Carlos Tevez scored 4 goals last year, the most in a single Soccer Aid match. I think this is the second Soccer Aid to be held at the London Stadium as well. Because it's, well, it's been at Old Trafford, it's been at Stamford Bridge, it's been London Stadium this year. I'm pretty sure before it was at Old Trafford, it was at London Stadium as well, like 4 or 5 years ago now. Yeah, stadium is packed. Defoe finds Idris. Idris! Oh, he scored! 1-0 England! We have a breakthrough! It's a good goal, to be fair. Idris hasn't really had many chances going forward, but he does get a chance that time. And England take the lead. 1-0. Good finish, to be fair. Through on goal. And you can now say he scored a goal assisted by Wayne Rooney. Oh, it wasn't Rooney. My fault. Defoe. It was Jermaine Defoe on the left hand side. So many legends in both sides. And Idris sort of outside the right foot. Past Edwin van der Sar, the legendary goalkeeper. And Harry Redknapp is very happy with that one. Insane celebration as well. Launches himself at the floor. He's having the time of his life out there, Idris. Another change here for England as they've taken the lead. So 33rd minute. Dugan off for... Who's this? I'm not really good with many of these names these days. Who is this? Jade Moore. Yeah, good goal to be fair, that one. Fair play. We've also got the ref cam on as well. So the referee's wearing a GoPro. They cut in and out of the footage on it. Really cool to be fair. Damson Idris, 33 minutes in, 1-0 England. That's the first of hopefully many goals this evening in Soccer Aid. And rest of the world going forward straight away. On the far side of Essien, cutting inside, skipping the challenges. Dispossessed it, and out for a throw in to rest of the world. Robbie Williams in the backroom staff of England as well. The assistant manager, I'm pretty sure. Out to the left hand side it goes. For rest of world. They want an equaliser. Drops a Berbatov. Angry James brings him down. Referee's made no decisions this game, really. And then Rooney advancing the play. Picks his pass, but it's an awful pass. And one back by the experienced Jordi Alba. Formerly of Barcelona, of course. That's a far side. Essien, into the box he goes. And he's been done there by Tom Grennan. I think Tom Grennan played last year, and I think he was one of the best players on the pitch. One of the one player you never really expect to actually be that good at football, running the show. Here's Rooney, walking football from England now. Cooper. So Owen Cooper's not good at right back as well. Any non-league sides looking at this game? Angry Ginge. He was brilliant last year as well, to be fair. Back to Joe Hart. And his former home at the London Stadium. Now Jack Wilshere. Over halfway, finding Rooney. Nice football year from England. The Harry Redknapp way. Redknapp ball is in full swing here. Here's Moore. Twisting and turning. Rooney and Wilshere combined for about 5 passes before turning and passing again. 9 minutes before the break here at the London Stadium. Home of the Hammers. Alba's done really well there. Wins the ball back for the rest of the world. Berbatov holds it up. Rizwan. Up to Nitro. You watch the game on ITV, mate. ITV. Ball on the left hand side now for rest of world. Jordi Alba. Oh, he's been done. Owen Cooper. Imagine being 16 and playing some of these ex-professionals. You know, that is crazy. He's got GCSEs in the morning. So 1 goal that separates the game. Idris' finish on 33 minutes past Edwin van der Sar. He doesn't concede many, but when he does, it's a banger. And it was a really good finish, to be fair. Alba across the face of goal, and Lescott puts it behind for a rest of world's corner. Well, Lescott's still got it, hasn't he? He's got that physical presence. Not quite got the speed, but it doesn't matter when you've got the experience. So 38 minutes played here. Another corner. I like what they've done to the pitch, by the way. The nice pattern on the pitch. Leicester City used to be the best for patterns on the pitch before they banned it. Matic lays it off. Berbatov. Blocked by Lescott. Appeals a handball. Referee's not interested. Rooney comes through on the volley and just smashes it out of play. Edwin van der Sar at the halfway line almost for rest of the world. England sitting really deep here. Nemanja Matic dropping into midfield. Finding the spaces now, rest of the world. Actually looking pretty good. Jordi Alba. Essien again. Oh, this is really nice play. And Lescott picks up the pieces to send Jermaine Defoe on his way. Finds Rooney now. What a combination of play this is. Rooney. Defoe on his right. Rooney goes alone. Hits the post. And what a save from Edwin van der Sar. The professionals are taking the game into their own hands here. And quite literally for Edwin van der Sar. Well, Rooney, he's always going to shoot from there, but what a save from van der Sar. Read it all the way. Had Jermaine Defoe to the right of him and decided to go alone, but couldn't beat Van der Sar. Well, I think Van der Sar's better than some current goalkeepers that play. It's gone for a free kick on the far side. Rooney to take it. Not really shooting distance, but he might try his luck anyway. Through the crowd, Van der Sar. And free kick given the way of Van der Sar and World 11. It's great to see so many people turn up for this event every year. And the London Stadium packed today for this one. 5 minutes until the break here at the London Stadium. I think it's the first time the referees used the whistle in this game. Obviously in a charity game you don't really see red cards for that, but it'd be nice to see some like penalties and that. That's always good fun. I've got some changes going here. Bradley Walsh. GK Barry coming on for England. And who for? Hiddleston. He only come on about 20 minutes ago. So Tom Hiddleston off, GK Barry on the left wing. I still don't know many of these people, mind. Let me know in the chat. Do you know most of these people, or? Here's Wilshere in midfield. Out to the left hand side. Grennan getting involved. That's a good midfield so far. Grennan and Wilshere with Rooney in the attacking midfield role. Harry Redknapp's must be pleased. Here's SEN for rest of world now. Before half time, can they equal the scoring? That's the big question. They've got a few minutes to do so. Alba on the left hand side. Back to SEN. Switching the play. Long ball over the top to try and find SEN, but Joe Hart is too quick. Of course, second half is where the celebrity goalkeepers have to come in. I've just seen another highlight of the ball being passed to GK Barry, but she was too hyped with the crowd that the ball was coming towards her. She just had no idea. Grennan. That's fair. Fair tackle there. Rest of world on the attack on the left hand side this time. SEN. The game is really open here. Out to the right it goes. Lescott. There's honestly some good partnerships forming on this pitch. GK Barry to Grennan, and Grennan loses the ball. Finding Alba, edge of the box here. Jordi Alba doesn't fancy a shot, instead they keep moving. SEN, and Lescott gets it away once again. And now the goal scorer, Idris. Few step overs, finds Rooney and tries to play Idris through. And he was held back, so a foul given there. Yeah, second half there'll be loads more goals. So who do you think is going to come in goal for both sides? Well, it won't be Paddy McGuinness this year because he's not down as a goalkeeper. I think it's Frankie Dettori, isn't it, for rest of world. Simon Neal as well. Chris O'Dowd down as goalkeeper. And for England, David Seaman and Joe Marler. But can Seaman play in a second? Oh no, you can only play... I don't actually know the rules. Must be Joe Marler. Angry Ginge. Done a good job beside Lescott. Now Rooney. We are at 45 minutes and Idris is played through again. Idris trying to find Defoe. And it's Jermaine Defoe, not Peter Crouch in the middle. So the cross was a little too high there on that occasion. Right, there we go. That is half time here at Soccer 8. No added time. We are straight into the break here. At half time, it is England 1, rest of world 0. And that first half went pretty quickly, actually, thinking about it. Interesting half of football. Quite a few chances, quite a few saves. But Idris will be delighted he's got his goal in this one. But at half time, it's England 1, rest of world 0. Right, let's get that done. Right, well, I'll get the stats on the screen so we can have a look at half time and see if there's a half time quiz as well to do. Massive thank you, by the way, for everyone that has tuned in so far. Of course, only half time, so be sure to keep on sharing the stream as well. Let's see how many people we can get in this one. Right, let's quickly find a quiz as well. I'll do that when I share the screen. Right, let's just share the screen first. So let's go here. Hopefully you can all hear me. If you can't, that's the first thing I'll try and change. So just give me a few seconds. Here, and it's the wrong microphone. That one. Right, there we go. Should be clear to hear me now. Right. Yeah, so this basically, guys, what I can see. Obviously, when it's on the other screen, that's what I see on my screen here. So if anyone's interested, probably not, but there we go. All right, let's go and find a halftime quiz, and let's also discuss some of the recent football. Halftime in this obviously is a bit longer due to the performance at halftime. So we'll start off with the stats of the game, and then we'll talk about, well, not actual football, but other football, if that makes sense. So halftime, Idris with a goal on 32 minutes. This is my page of what I was looking for with all the ages and who's playing where, but of course as you can see the red hours mean they've been subbed out, so it is incredible. 55 years old and playing a charity match. Obviously charity match vary from standard to standard, but this one has been pretty good standard. When you're playing against the likes of Rooney, Defoe, Wilshere, Joe Hart, Lescott, of course, you know, you don't really lose it. Berbatov, Essien as well, Jordi Alba, Nemanja Matic, who is still playing, and Van der Sar as well. It's absolutely crazy. And on the bench as well, of course, Theo Walcott, who was in the same team as Podolski on the other wing. Sean Wright-Phillips, of course, you'll think of Stoke City. Jill Scott, of course, for England. Danny Dyer, big West Ham fan, so he'll be buzzing when he gets on the pitch. Paddy McGuinness, usually in goal for England during Soccer 8, but not this year. He's got outfield. David Seaman, of course. Do they have facts? Of course, Arsenal with Seaman. Yes, they don't have the before 2006. Yeah, very inaccurate there. And he played in Soccer 8 2019. Started one game, didn't concede any. I don't think. Not much. I'm not too sure about it. Right, let's get into the stats before we start waffling about anything else. Let me get the live chat on my phone as well, just so that if any messages come in, I can see them and you don't think I'm ignoring you. So let's quickly do that. Here, and there we go. Turn the volume down. Also, be sure to drop a like on the stream. We are at 10 likes at the moment, but let's try and get to 20. That would be today's target. So 10 more likes to 20. Let's hopefully get there. Thank you very much. Right, stats in the first half. Let's have a little look then, shall we? So, possession quite equal. England a lot better in possession so far, and an XG of 1.2. Rooney and Defoe are linking up really well, and Jack Wilshere, it's a pleasure to watch him at any opportunity and he's still got it, as you'd expect. For rest of the world, 1.08 xG, 12 shots. That's more than England, of course. Same on target. Joe Hart having to produce only one real big save early on. 2 big chances each, and the rest of the world have missed both of their big chances. England missing one. Rooney with that big chance towards the end. And on screen here, in the left-hand side, you can see the shots. So the blue on the left-hand side of the picture is where England have taken the shots. If it's coloured in the centre, it means the shot was on target. If there's nothing in the centre, it means the shot was off target, like that example there, off target. Same goes for the rest of the world. This time they're on the right. So England have had a lot of the shots from inside the box, and the rest of the world in and around the shot. There's been some wild ones. This was the Rooney one. The best way of describing it is just to show you where it hit. Yeah, is that the Rooney one? It can't be. Well, Rooney hit the post anyway. So that's probably where the shot was going, and then Van der Sar put it onto the post. The goal from Idris was from close range, as you can see, in line really with a penalty spot. Probably just in front of it, and into the corner it went. Some of these shots from the rest of the world. Rizwan, the early one, was more centrally, wasn't it? Yeah, 8 minutes in, and a good save from Joe Hart, tall to save it there. Right, any other interesting stats before we try to look for a quiz? Let's have a look. And also we'll tell you as soon as they announce it how much money has been raised for UNICEF as well. So there's a few of the stats at the moment as well. And top players so far, according to FootMob, Wayne Rooney and Jermaine Defoe are level, but of course Defoe has an assist, so it's he goes above Rooney as well. Who's the worst player? You never really want to look at it, but who's the worst player at the moment? Nitro, GK Barry. Well, I put GK Barry below Nitro straight away because she was dancing with the fans instead of playing the game. But Nitro worst rated at the moment, but I'm sure that will all change. And who's got the most XG? This is the thing. It's really cool. Rizwan expected. He's been probably the rest of the world's best player up to this point as well. Right then, last one. Who's had the most shots? Rooney and Rizwan, 3 each for their respective sides. Right then, let's. Thank you for deleting the message. Thankfully, I can still see what they said, but that's interesting. It's always good in one way to get haters, because then you know you're doing well. Alright, what quiz should we do then? Let us know in the chat which one you fancy doing. If you have any preferences, I really don't mind. I think we did... Which one did we do last time? We've done every FA Cup win, I'm pretty sure. How would you remember this Premier League season? Name every title winning manager. That would be interesting. Maybe we should do that. Of course, Arsenal, I've won. We'll probably have time for 2 or 3 quizzes, to be honest. Probably do a couple of quizzes. So, yeah, be sure to join in the chat. Right, name every Premier League, name every manager to win a Premier League. So be sure to chuck them in the chat as well. Right, so the obvious one straight away is going to be Ferguson with Man United many times. And how many is that already? 13 out of 34. And then let's just go Guardiola, Ranieri, Arteta. I've misspelled it. Arteta. Jurgen Klopp, Arne Slot, and already that's 23 out of 34 off top of my head. They're just the big names really, aren't they? Chelsea in 16-17, who was that? Was that Antonio Conte? I think it was. Mourinho's won it with Chelsea, of course. Celebrity quiz. Okay, we can look for one after that. We've got 7 more managers to name on this quiz. Can we? Oh, Pellegrini. I always struggle to spell Pellegrini. Is it Pellegrini? I can never remember how to spell Pellegrini. Pellegrini. I cannot remember. You know, well, that's basically 28. I just cannot spell his name. Manuel Pellegrini. Arsene Wenger, of course. That's a pretty easy one. There we go. It's 30 out of 34. So, who was the manager? Blackburn. Oh, I know his name. I just can't think. I can picture him. I just can't think of his name. It's in my brain. It's just not at the top of my brain. That's really annoying. When you can think of something, you just can't remember it. I might need to give up just to remind me of his name. Mancini was another one of City as well, before Pellegrini. Mancini. How do you spell Pellegrini? I'm just going to have to search how you spell Pellegrini. Manuel Pellegrini. Oh, there's no R. Right. There we go. No R. Right. I cannot think of the last two. So Chelsea 9-10 and that Blackburn manager. Chelsea 9-10. That would have been. I don't know. Can't think. So I just want to know. Ancelotti, of course it's Ancelotti, but who's this one of Blackburn? Yep, Dalglish. It's a half time, mate. It's 1-0 England at the break, mate. 1-0 England. Right, I skipped that because then we can go to a more exciting quiz, hopefully. Are there any World Cup quizzes straight away? I didn't even have a section for it. Not yet. Of course, big news for Scotland. That Billy Gilmore injured for the World Cup in a friendly. He's going to be fuming, isn't he? Suarez left out of Uruguay's squad. Mahrez in Algeria's squad. Interesting stuff there. Of course, Champions League yesterday's the big talking point, but Iraola set to replace Arne Slot at Liverpool as well. Man City won the Women's FA Cup, brilliant, 4-0 in the end. Love that. They were the favourites going into it, weren't they? Yeah, Kenny Dalglish. It was in my brain, just couldn't get the name. Any other interesting news recently? Yeah, it was crazy scenes in Paris last night, by the way. Oh, here we go. It's on the news here. I don't get why the French fans are just so crazy. Look at that. They always riot after they win, but Champions League they always go absolutely mental. I don't get why. You always get them like, crazy fans, don't you? The ones that just want to go crazy, like, not the ones that want to celebrate. It just ruins it. It's just I don't get it. There we go then. Right, let's search for another quiz. I don't think there's anything else really to talk about football wise. Scotland left today for the World Cup. A lot of people say that they'll have to keep the engines running, keep them warm, ready for when they come home. To be fair, though, I do like Scotland, and if I had to choose who I'd want to see go further between them and England, I'd have to go with Scotland to go further. Right, what other quizzes do the BBC have? Champions League winners. Let me know in the chat. What quiz do you want to see? What quizzes do you want to see? Name every team to be relegated from the Premier League. That might be quite interesting. Name every club in the Premier League and the EFL. I think we did this one a few days ago, didn't we? Yeah, West Ham Millwall. I have to do a watch along for it next year. It's going to be absolutely crazy. Start the stream 2 hours before just to coverage all the all their social media content on it as well. It's going to be absolutely crazy. Come on, it's got to be a good quiz. Relegated from the Premier League seems like quite a good one. Championship playoff final winners. I feel like we've done that one as well. Scotland squads. There's not really any good ones, are there? Not to be rude to the BBC, but if you see one you like, put it in the chat. Oh, there's 10 pages here. We'll have a little scroll. Can you rank Wales EFL clubs on their 2025-26 stats? Well, Welsh football, they don't usually do one. Yeah, I cannot wait. Of course, that's why they made Green Street out of the West Ham Millwall rivalry. And yeah, if that's anything to go by, it's going to be absolutely crazy. Rank these. In order of the most victories top. Well, Cardiff obviously won the most games because they got promoted. And then it was Wrexham. Then it was Swansea and Newport. Swansea won 18 games, didn't they? So that has to be right. Yep, correct. Of course it's correct. See how good my Welsh football knowledge is then. Brilliant for eyes, absolutely incredible. I might watch that tonight again, to be fair. Fewest defeats at top. Well, that would be probably the same, maybe. Swansea lost 18, won 18. Wrexham, I think Wrexham lost a few early on, didn't they? It's probably the same. Yep. Next. Swansea lost 18. Yep. Potent goal scorer. Scored the most. Oh, okay. So Zamaponit's definitely top. Windass got 16. I think Salic got 14. And Apoku got maybe 11. Oh, we're too good at this, guys. We are too good. Windass was 16. 14. Apoku was 6 now. Well, I got it right, so rank them in order with the highest number of goals at the top. Well, Cardiff's got quite a lot. I'd probably leave it in that order, to be fair. Swans only scored 50 goals this year. Oh, correct again. We are too good at this. Welsh football quiz is brilliant. Fewest goals conceded at the top. It's just the same order for all of it, isn't it? Oh, I'm wrong. Which one did it say it was wrong with? Did it say Swansea Newport? No way we conceded. So Newport's one. Which I can't see which ones are wrong at the same time. Cardiff's right. What? You only get 3 tries. Never mind. Rank them in order. The sides went furthest top. Bottom. Of what? The FA Cup. So Wrexham, Swansea went straight away. Cardiff didn't make the 3rd round, did they? Swansea. Who did we place in the 1st round? It was West Brom, wasn't it? Did Newport go further than us? I don't think they did. Wrexham definitely went the furthest. Cardiff got knocked out in qualifying. Yeah, perfect. 83%. We'll take that, you know. We will take that. Right, let's see. Is there going to be a good one? What should we do it on? Is there going to be a soccer aid quiz? 226 quiz. Good if I could spell one. That would really help. Soccer aid quiz. Is this going to be one? Hopefully. Do let us know how your weeks have been, though. Yeah, plans for next week. Well, I've got my last exam on Tuesday, so hopefully Wednesday or Thursday at the earliest, and get reacting to Premier League, Championship, League One predictions. That's 3 videos. World Cup predictions need to come out as well for who I think is going to win the tournament. £8.8 million raised, by the way, guys. Incredible. Nearly 8.9. Wow. 8.8 million. That is absolutely incredible. Oh, here we go. This is proper Soccer Age 1. So right then, guys, let me know in the chat your answers to this. Here we go. So Soccer Age quiz. Let's get underway. I have no idea of any of these answers, by the way. When did Soccer Age first take place? Well, it is 20 years this year, so it would have to be 2006, the first year. What a year that was. What was the final result of the first Soccer Age match? Now, this is interesting. I have absolutely no idea. I was probably only like 2 months old, 3 months old maybe. So, I definitely don't remember it, but it was a charity match. So, I'm going to go for the highest scoring one, 4-2. As we go through the answers, put your answer, and we'll go A as the first one, C as the bottom one. So you can go A, B or C for each number as well. So when we click submit, you can see how many you got right. Thank you very much, Daniela. Tomorrow it is on, it's mainly on diabetes, PCOS, the kidney as well. They're the main topics on tomorrow's one. Had one on, what day is it now? Had one last Tuesday because it was after the bank holiday, and that one was on advanced metabolism, stuff like beta oxidation, pentose phosphate pathway, cholesterol homeostasis, all of that fun stuff. Are you going live on the 25th of June for the 26-27 season? Is that when fixture announcement is? If so, then yes. Definitely. I had no idea when the announcement was. There's only a few days of the World Cup I can't do, out of the group stage. Of course, this year's going to be a bit different. It's not going to be like the Euros where I do every single game. A lot of them kick off quite late, which we'll have to see in the first few how many viewers we end up getting, the first few live streams on each kickoff time, because if no one's joining like the 3 AM kickoffs, it's pointless me live streaming them really. I just have to stick to the earlier ones. So we'll wait and see. We'll do the first few and see which is the best and engage. 12 o'clock, I believe. Yeah, it used to be 9 o'clock. I remember when I went to live stream the fixture announcements a few years ago, I woke up literally like 10 minutes before. I was like, oh my god, I've got a stream scheduled in 10 minutes. But yeah, 12 o'clock now, it's a bit more nice. When was the first Soccer Age match take place? It must have been Old Trafford. They wouldn't have been big enough for Wembley. I don't think, has it ever been held at Wembley? We'll find out. What was the attendance at the last Soccer Age match in 2018? So 2018 would have been quite a lot. 65 to 70 to 75 we're going. Would have been quite a lot in 2018. What was the Soccer Age World 11 team formerly called? Rest of World. Who was the captain of England in the first Soccer Age match? Ooh, no idea. Well, Robbie Williams had a lot to do with it, and they've put Robin Williams, so they're probably going to try and catch you out there. It's got to be Robbie Williams. 7. Which player's the top scorer of the Soccer Age charity event? Ooh. Well, I guess this quiz was quite old. We'll go Berbatov. I think he was... Or Seedorf. He's in it this year, isn't he? We'll go Berbatov. I think it's Berbatov. What team do you support? I am Swansea. Swansea City. The best Welsh side. Who's captain of Soccer Age? Sorry. The last Soccer Age match in 2018. In 2018, Usain Bolt had been playing a lot back then. Soccer Age. We'll go him. How many times has England team triumph in all 7 Soccer Age matches? Not even once. It's got to be that. Why would they put it as an option otherwise? Surely. Sorry, charity event raised money to help with which organisation? That is UNICEF. Brilliant cause. Right. How many have we got then? I'd take 5 here. 50%. that'll be okay. Anything over 50%, we'll be very happy with. It's taken a while to mark the answers here, isn't it? But yeah, let us know in the chat if you're new, of course, to the channel, not here all the time. Then what score did you get as well? Results. 4 wrong, 6 correct, so 60%. We'll take that. 2006 was right. Wasn't 4-2, it was 2-1. It was at Wembley, the first one. 2008. 2008 was Wembley. Wow. That's crazy. 2008 at Wembley. It was between 70 and 75,000. It was rest of the world. Robbie Williams was the first captain. I was between Seedorf, wasn't I? I went Berbatov because obviously a more familiar name, but Usain Bolt was the first captain. Yeah. 5 times England have won. And you said, we can take that, you know. We can take that. That's not too bad at all. Right then. Any other news any other football news to talk about? We might have to do another quiz here. Just to pass the time at half time. Also, if you are enjoying the stream, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. And we are 3 away from 2,440. Hoping during the World Cup, hopefully we can hit 2,500. It was actually my goal last year to hit before Christmas. Obviously, as you can see, that has not happened. That was quite optimistic of me. That was just before the season started last year in August. I think we set that target. And we definitely grew a bit, but it was quite quick and then it really halted. So it didn't quite go the way I planned. But if you are new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe as well. Transfer window opens tomorrow, of course. Yeah, 1st of June. All the exciting stuff happens from tomorrow onwards. Right, what one's going to take us a few minutes? That's what we really need. And we have to go through it until we name every single one. Every club in the Premier League and EFL. That should be pretty simple, right? With the help of everyone, that should be really, really simple. So everyone, join in. Let's try and name the whole 92. Right, so we're going to begin in Wales with Swansea, Cardiff, Wrexham and Newport. That's Wales done and dusted. Right, then you've got Bristol Rovers, you've got Bristol City, you've got Swindon, you've got Reading, you've got Plymouth, you've got Exeter, if I could spell it. So name clubs, any club, as long as it's in the 92, in the top 40 years of English football, name them. Because I will definitely forget a few. So I'll do off the top of my head first, and as soon as I forget, chuck some in. Hope Raponic stays. Yeah, fingers crossed. I've heard that Galbraith is going to go though. Doesn't seem like he wants to be here anymore, which is a real shame. Then we've got Bournemouth, Brighton, Southampton as you go along the coast. Am I missing any obvious ones? Norwich, Ipswich, Hull. It's got North for Newcastle, Middlesbrough, Carlisle, how do you spell Carlisle? Sunderland, Middlesbrough. Yeah, still half time by the way, guys. Have I already put Middlesbrough? Is that why? Surely I've already put them. I have already put them. Right, Middlesbrough's in there. There's quite a few in Lancashire and that area. We'll go Blackpool, Preston, Blackburn, Bolton, Salford, Shrewsbury. Just teams popping into my head randomly here. Shrewsbury, Blackburn, Bolton, Preston, Burnley, rivals. Then we've got Wednesday, Sheffield United. And then you've got Everton, Liverpool. We haven't really touched London at all yet, apart from Reading. Liverpool, Man United, Man City. Man United, Man City, Bolton. We've got Leicester, Oxford, Lincoln, Derby Forest, Birmingham, Stoke, Wolves, Aston Villa. It's actually quite difficult. They got relegated, didn't they? Yeah. Never mind. Bolton, Wimbledon. Who else? Alright, let's go through the Prem. Arsenal, Chelsea, Crystal Palace, West Ham, Spurs, Millwall. How many have we done? We've done 50 out of the 92 already. Absolutely, mate. Donate to UNICEF as well, guys. Great comment. Well, actually, yeah. And Robbie Williams, if anyone wants to watch it, he is performing now at the London Stadium. Unfortunately, we're not able to cover it on the channel due to copyright. But he's probably one of my favourite, actually. Thousands of people here at the London Stadium tonight. Brilliant to see. It's really difficult because when I'm on this screen, I can't see the actual chat. Right, what other clubs are we missing? Right, Fulham, another, London, Charlton, Coventry, Arsenal in A. Who else went up? Cambridge. And their rivals are Peterborough. I did do MK Dons tonight, yep. Welcome in everyone to the chat as well. We're currently doing a halftime quiz. We're trying to name every team in the Premier League and EFL, but it's actually quite difficult to remember who you have done, who you haven't done. So we're trying to get through. I cannot remember who we have and who we haven't done. We've done Watford. Right. We've done Wrexham, West Brom, Wolves. Must have done Wolves. So if you think of a football club, let me know. Tranmere, Bradford, Stevenage. We're trying to get all 92. Notts County, of course. We've done the obvious ones, I think. We've done Sunderland, haven't we? 61, that's quite low. It's got 31 to go. Preston. These are the ones we have done. Sure, right, let's just get the Premier League out of the way first. It's in alphabetical order. Obviously the F. Hull are now in the Premier League, so it might be them. Gillingham's a good shout. Let's go through League 2. Gillingham, Harrogate, Bromley. Might have done Bromley. Playoffs were between Salford, Notts County, Chesterfield, and Grimsby. There's loads of football teams. Just trying to name them all at once is crazy, isn't it? Be sure to drop a like on the stream as well, guys. It goes a long way, as always. Thank you very much for your support. Second half probably kicking off in the next 10 minutes, I presume. I'm just trying to find out if it says how long half time is for. Yeah, good event this. Fantastic event. And all the England players and rest of the world players are on the stage with Robbie Williams now as well performing. Absolutely brilliant to see. Now, it doesn't say how long, but I don't think it'll be too long. Yeah, good fun this event, isn't it? Real good fun. Everyone wins, really. Everyone that gets involved gets to have a good time. And if you're not getting involved, well, you're losing out on the fun, aren't you? QPR's nice one, isn't it? QPR, Brentford. Hartlepool. Are they in the EFL? I don't think they are, they? No. We've done Plymouth. If we get high 80s, I'll be happy. I just cannot think. Who's between F and L? Fulham. G-H-I-G. Who am I missing here in the Premier League? LM. I cannot think who I'm missing in the Premier League. The rest of the Prem's completed. Championship should really get all of these because, well, we do predictions every week. You have to actually get LMNOP. Oxford. Portsmouth. Next one. Barnsley. Bradford. Crawley maybe? In League 2, of course. Leeds, of course. Old, yeah, great shot. Completely forgot Leeds existed. I thought I'd done them. So we've done the first 49 really. There's no other gaps in here in the first 49. 74 out of 92 complete. I don't forget about Leeds. Bradford. Who's between Bradford and Cardiff? Mansfield. I'm trying to go through the alphabet. L M. Northampton. N O P. Peterborough, Plymouth. We've done them. A, B. Who's B? Barnsley. Yeovil are in the... they're not in it anymore, they know. Had to be sure. Who is between Bradford and Cardiff? A, B. It must be teams up with C. Cardiff, Coventry. I cannot think of that one. Right, into here. Bradford's got Bradford in there. Stockport down here. So Stockport. Salford, Stevenage, Wickham, Carlisle in the 92, unfortunately. A good shout otherwise though. League 2 of an A or B? A. We've got Fleetwood in League 2. I can't spell. Fleetwood. Grimsby. Barrow. Seems something with B in League 2. Barnet. B. Crimson. There we go. We're flying here. Another side top is C. This time League 2. Cambridge, Chesterfield, Crawley, Colchester, of course. Another one beginning with C. It's never ending, this. Or have I just misspelt Carlisle? No. York just been promoted, so it won't count for them, unfortunately. That's a really good one. GHAK, LNP, QRST, Tremia. This is really difficult, mind. Dun Grimsby. How many have we got? We've got 83 out of 92. Do we call it there or do we keep going? You decide in the chat. I do not mind. So the ones we are missing are between Bradford and Cardiff. So it's probably starting with a B or a C. I'm trying to think of League 1. I just cannot think of teams in League 1 or League 2. Trying to think back to the prediction videos. This is really difficult, mind. We might have to call it there. Yeah, I think we have to call it there, to be honest. I don't think I'm thinking of any more. They're going to be the most obvious teams in the world as well, aren't they? Let's have a look. Who did we forget? We got like the first 50. Burton Albion, of course it's Burton. Leyton Orient, of course. Luton. How do we not get Luton? I thought I put Luton in with Watford, to be fair. Port Vale. Rotherham. Yeah. Wigan. How have I forgotten that? Cheltenham. Crewe. This is poor. Walsall. Of course. Well, we did alright in that then, to be fair. Right, oh, that's good timing. Second half is literally about to begin. Right, here we go then. Second half of Soccer 8 has begun. There we go. Second half then, people. hopefully it's going to be a fantastic second half as well. First half was interesting, 1-0 at the moment. Let's see how the second half will end then. There we go. So we'll just give it a second and everything will come back onto screen. It does take a second usually. Go. Right then, yep, second half. Let's see. Well done anyway. Yeah, well done everyone for helping me out as well. Thank you very much for that as well. Good fun to pass the time during half time, of course. And now the second half of Soccer Aid. Who will win this match is the big question. We've got Podolski on for Berbatov and Van der Sar's off for Chris O'Dowd as well. I'm not sure who O'Dowd is. Maybe if I see him I'll recognise him. Not sure. But of course we all know who Lucas Podolski is. An iconic name. 96 votes? No way. 96? Has there been that many people who have watched the stream today? It can't be 90. Let me have a look. Crap, almost 100 votes. Wow. That is absolutely incredible. Also, trying to get to 20 likes on the stream, so if you go on to enjoy the stream, please be sure to like. To drop a like as well. Wow. Didn't realise we had that many votes on the in the poll. Thanks everyone for voting. Incredible. I didn't think we'd have that many people tuning in today. Wow. 100 votes in a live poll and a live chat. Incredible. Thanks everyone so much. Goes a long way. And Owen Cooper coming off the pitch here. He's been absolutely incredible, mind. Not even saying that, but he's been brilliant. And having a good laugh with Bradley Walsh as well. And Danny Dyer's off. Yeah, Bradley Walsh has found his next contestant to take on the chaser. That's where Owen Cooper's gone. Danny Dyer, of course, West Ham fan, on the pitch here for England. Bazinga on the ball now for World 11. Loads of iconic names on this pitch at the London Stadium here tonight. Here's Michael Essien, one of the most known names on the pitch. Matic finds Bazinga at the byline. Bazinga pulls it across and the keeper spills it and it's just gone wide. Angry Ginge with a captain's armband for England. And oh, I know that guy, the England keeper. I don't know how he's dropped the ball. I do recognise him though from somewhere, I think. But yeah, Adam there not able to convert from close range for Rest of the World, but Rest of the World starting the second half pretty well. And they've got a corner here, into the box it goes. Heads go up, but it's past the back post. And 50 minutes played here. Still 1-0 England, but Rest of the World will be gutted they haven't scored there. It's a big chance to equalise the score at the London Stadium. Les Scott. Just trying to work out what other subs were made at half time. I think, was it just them subs? It may well have been. Yeah, so both sides had their keepers swapped at half time. Was that the only changes? Theo Walcott's on as well. G.K. Barry's off. Maisie Adams on, who just should have scored. Nick Byron, Podolski and Tim Cahill as well. Tim Cahill, quite iconic. Here's Jack Wilshere still on the pitch here for England. Defoe finding Walcott. Walcott! Oh, what a save from the celebrity goalkeeper. O'Dowd went flying. The rest of the world goalkeeper went flying in the air. Theo Walcott, the ex-Arsenal man, with a rocket, but saved by O'Dowd. What a save that is, mind. That is incredible. Didn't realise I was sitting so close to the desk. I was under the desk. O'Dowd, he misses the ball this time, and Matic gets it away from danger. Great game this has been. Fantastic game. I can't show you the game, unfortunately. I don't want the channel to be taken down for copyright. Otherwise I would. But unfortunately I can't. But it is on ITV, mate. Only ITV have the rights to this game this evening. I'd love to in the future be able to show you guys games. That would be brilliant. Talk over it, have the game in the corner, do my own proper commentary on the game then. It's a little bit difficult doing commentary when you can't really show the game, I guess. And Maisie Adam there with her second chance of the game, but completely miscues it. Nerves are getting to her. But hopefully I do a decent job of describing the action. Do my best. Hopefully you can understand where on the pitch the ball is and who has it and how the game's looking. Like who's going forward in that. At the moment it's England going forward. Defoe and Nietzsche, I think it is, getting each other's way. Oh no, it's Idris, the goal scorer of the first one. They both have a similar number on their back. England tied him up at the back, and Maisie Adams gone to try and get through. The goalkeeper of England has come out to shield the ball, and Maisie Adams jumped on his back. What was his name again, the England keeper? Chris O'Dowd. Well, Luke O'Nien got booked for that, jumping on the back of a Bristol City player, wasn't it? Stadium like 2 seasons ago. I'm pretty sure. Last season, maybe. Here's Jermaine Defoe in the box here for England. Got Walcott at the edge of the box. Decides to go back to Wilshere instead. Wilshere. Grennan arriving, and Grennan runs out of pitch. Goes out for a goal kick. Some really good football being played. Has to be said. Yes, please be sure to drop a like on the stream. Thank you very much, guys. It goes a long, long way into growing the channel, of course, and spreading it to more people's screens, and of course, that leads to hopefully a better community for everyone to enjoy. Here's Michael Essien. Matic sends Bazinga on his way. Bazinga on the right, he's got loads of space. Ethan Bazinga. Cross is blocked. Goes out for a throw in. They're using the World Cup ball. Clinging on to any remaining hopes of being called up. Walcott. Back it goes to Matic here. Getting quite scrappy now the game, as you'd expect in a charity match. Wilshere though, tidying things up. Yeah, let's go through some of the players and say our favourite moments of them. So be sure to join in the chat. I already started with Nemanja Matic, of course, and Jack Wilshere. So Matic goal for Chelsea against Tottenham in the 2015 FA Cup semi-final at Wembley. That was one of the best goals I think I've seen. Jack Wilshere's goal against Norwich is just iconic. In 2014, if you know, you know. Was just a brilliant move from Arsenal under Arsene Wenger, and finished off by Wilshere. One touch football was brilliant. Jermaine Defoe, favourite goal he scored. Wayne Rooney as well. Berbatov, Essien, Joe Hart, Lescott. Let me know in the chat your favourite moments of all these iconic players. Joe Hart might have to be that England clip where he's asking the ball boy back for the ball in Euro 2016, was it? And a free kick here for rest of world. From a considerable distance. If he get us on target and test the keeper, of course it's a celebrity keeper, so anything could happen here. Let's wait and see. Jordi Alba lining up as well as Nemanja Matic. Maisie Adamov straight away hugs manager Usain Bolt. And who's this coming on? It's going to be Alba for the shot. Head away. Was on target. Danny Dyer on the ball. West Ham fan. Up against Lucas Podolski. Ball goes back to Molly McCann is on for rest of world. Sorry, even confusing myself now. Molly McCann is on. Nemanja Matic now out to the right hand side, buzzing up. Decides against going forward straight away. Matic. Finds Bazinga. Keeper's come a long way there out of his goal. Anticipating the cross, which never come. Defoe. Takes throw quickly to Walcott. Walcott and Defoe. Rolling back the years here at the London Stadium. Jack Wilshere as well. It's great to see. Well, for a charity game, it's actually quite low scoring. There was a charity match at Leicester yesterday, and that one ended 0-0. Defoe chips the keeper, and it's in! England double their lead. Jermaine Defoe gets his goal. He's promising all night, and he hits the back of the net here for England. 2-0, and it's Jermaine Defoe. Brilliant goal, to be fair to him. Of course, prolific at Spurs, really good at Sunderland, and he scored here for England against the rest of the world, and England are looking to win again. Chipping the keeper into the back of the net. It's a great goal. And Bazinga was back on the line trying to defend. Wasn't able to get anything on it. Good goal there from Jermaine Defoe. The celebrity keeper gets close. Who's that? I think it's Tom Grennan trying to steal the goal. On the line. No one got anything on it though. Only Jermaine Defoe. Into the back of the net it goes. 2-0. Yeah, Sunderland. Jermaine Defoe. Great player. One of the best, Jermaine Defoe. You know, 10 years ago, these players were absolutely brilliant, weren't they? Absolutely brilliant. That's the good thing about charity games, I think. Getting to see players again, bringing back the nostalgia, bringing back their memories. Ball on the left-hand side here for the rest of the world. They're going for it now, and Jordi Alba to the byline. Nice one-touch football, and Essien wasn't sure if he was going to be involved or not. And Defoe through on goal over halfway. He's got the speed. Chips the keeper again. And he scored again. Jermaine Defoe makes it 3-0. And you do not lose it, do you? Jermaine Defoe scores again. And it's 3-0. What a goal that is. That might be one of the best goals ever scored in Soccer 8. Jermaine Defoe's on a hat-trick now. That was absolutely brilliant. On the hour mark, Jermaine Defoe scores again. Brilliant ball from Theo Walcott over the halfway line. Defoe's onside. Started it from in his own half. And from halfway inside the rest of world half, Defoe's chipped it over the keeper and into the back of the net. What a finish that is. Jermaine Defoe does it again. That's a great goal. In front of 60,000 at the London Stadium. That is some finish. And I think he's going off now as well. No hat-trick tonight for Defoe as it stands. What a goal though. What a goal. 2 goals, 1 assist, involved in all the goals. He's on his way to becoming a man of the match this evening for England. And giving Thomas Tuchel a little headache as well maybe. Sean Wright-Phillips is on the pitch now. What a player. And Jill Scott as well. So Moore is off for England. Loads of changes happening now. Well, rest of world have got a mountain to climb here, but with half an hour to play, there's still time. Sean Wright-Phillips, what a player he was. You know, we're really bringing the nostalgia back now, aren't we? Here's Matic, straight away. 3-0 England. Jermaine Defoe scoring bangers all the time. He's chipped the keeper twice in literally 2 minutes. Angry Ginge finding Jack Wilshere. England looking for a 4th year. And to really start to humiliate the rest of the world if they get a 4th. Bizinger. His clearance comes back off himself, but I don't think the ref saw it, so still going to win the throw-in. You would be gutted, wouldn't you? Being a West Ham fan, playing at the stadium but losing. And Ollie Murs is coming on now for England. For Jordan North. I didn't know Jordan North went on the pitch, to be honest. That's what I mean, there's so many substitutions. Too many, if anything. What happened to sticking to 5? Oh, good ball that for the rest of the world. Podolski's through. Podolski. Oh, he's at the outside of the post. Well, it's at the same end where Wayne Rooney hit the post in the first half. And Lukasz Podolski on the left foot. Classic Podolski. But he was put off by the fire in the sky running towards him. No, it was just Angry Ginger's hair. Here's Grennan on the left hand side. Trying to play it through. Oh, risky there. Sean Wright-Phillips on the ball here. What can he do? Not a lot on that occasion. Well, rest of world, can they get back into this one? On the left hand side they go. Jordi Alba asking Podolski for a bit of support. Jill Scott tidies up in midfield. Good play there. And Angry Ginge tells everyone to calm down. Finding Wilshere. Good pass that. Wilshere. Equally a good pass. Sean Wright-Phillips finding Walcott. And honestly, them passes were like a knife through butter. So smooth, so slick, great play, and very direct. Here's Walcott. Keeper's off his line. Keeper gets there this time. And that might be a pen. No, ref's not giving it. I'll tell you what, if we had VAR and this was a serious game, we probably could have had 2 or 3 penalties in this one. But instead, rest of the world's going up the other end and Lescott gets through there. Rest of the world goalkeeper, though, was almost chipped for a 3rd time. Walcott tried it. Coming in was Wilshire, but the keeper took him out. Big strong hand, that. That's what we like to see. Lescott does well. Here's Walcott now. Back it goes into midfield. What channel can you watch the game? ITV. ITV. Lescott out to the left hand side now it goes. Grennan advancing forward. Finds Ollie Mears. Jill Scott now. Some high profile players this year. There is every year, but this year just seems like there's maybe more. Grennan with a long shot and it's into the gloves of the keeper. Had to try it. He's just trying to compete for goal of the match with Jermaine Defoe there, isn't he? I don't think anyone's going to win that. Rest of the world come flying forward. Jordi Alba to Matic in the box. Matic against Lescott. Lescott does really well and Ginge gets the ball passed back to him and he just slices out of play. I love the play of Angry Ginge. Lescott's laughing and joking with his goalkeeper. Meanwhile, the ball is with Matic inside the box. Matic to the byline. Cuts it back across. Head at the back post. Keeper, what a big save that is, and Jill Scott does an Angry Ginge impression by just smashing the ball out of play. Closing in then on the final 20 of the game. Harry Redknapp making another change here. Danny Dyer off. Put a good shift in the last 10 minutes. And Jack Whitehall is on. Hopefully I'm pronouncing all these names correctly, by the way, guys. Ball in for the rest of the world. Matic flicks on towards the back post. And have they missed? Podolski again. It's the link up you wanted. Matic to Podolski, front post to back post. He was destined to score, just couldn't put it on target. Keeper goes short for England. Now Angry Ginge on the ball. And as it stands, guys, this is going to be the best performing watch-along we've done of Soccer Aid ever. We've done it the last 2 years. I thought it was longer than that, but I looked back earlier and it actually is just the last 2 years. So this is going to be the most viewed watch-along on the channel of the of Soccer Aid. Ball out to the left-hand side. So a massive thank you to everyone that has tuned in today for that. We do appreciate it. Here's SEN. Rest of the world looking for a goal. Goes all the way through and out of play. They are desperate for a goal. GK Barry on a pitch side interview now. That pass is short from the keeper. Picked up by rest of the world. On the right. Bazinga. Ball to the centre and keeper claims easily that time, doesn't he? Here's Bizinger. Back into midfield it goes. Podolski on the ball again. Can he make some magic happen this time? He's got Ollie Mers to beat. What's going on today? Why can't I speak? The last 10 minutes have been a nightmare. Back to Bizinger now. The man part of the sidemen, of course. KSI today announced he's leaving the sidemen, which is really an end of an era if you've grown up watching on YouTube. One of the biggest YouTube channels around, sidemen. They just have fun, don't they? They have a lot of fun. And it's crazy to think they've only done it 12 years to have the following they have. It's absolutely mental. Bizinger throw in down the line it goes. That's a good one to be fair. And Grennan gets there first. Angry Ginge out from the back now. Into midfield it goes. It's something I'd love to do is play, I think I say it every year, playing Soccer 8 one day. That'd be absolutely brilliant. I know, I've just watched it from as a kid, every year I've always watched it. It's so much fun. Don't think we're quite big enough on the channel to get there yet though. Here's Matic on the right hand side. Into midfield it goes. SCN out to the left hand side. Podolski waiting in the centre. Keeping the ball moving raw. Really nice play this. To the byline. Flip back in. Keeper grabs it a second time. Vaskin. So final moment to this game then. Well, last 17 minutes, sorry. Doesn't look like it's going to be any pen shootout tonight, as we were, well, not really hoping for, but it's always interesting to see a pen shootout. Of course, yesterday with the Arsenal game, Gabriel very unlucky with his pen. He's in the wrong sport. Good conversion, but not a good penalty. Nah, he's gutting though for Arsenal, to be fair. Ball out to the right hand side, Bizinger. Back to Podolski. Podolski switching the play. What a ball that is, by the way. Alba on the ball now. Essien getting involved. The string of names you're saying, oh, what a goal that is. Michael Essien. Well, I didn't think anything could beat the Jermaine Defoe goal. But you know what? That comes close to it. I won't say it is better, but it's pretty close. That is unbelievable. From number 5, Michael Essien. Brilliant finish. Right foot, edge of the box, into the bottom right corner. Absolutely brilliant finish, that one. What a finish that is. There we go. So 3-1 then. Well, it could go to... Oh, Leonardo Bonucci's come on for Michael Essien, the goal scorer. Didn't even know Bonucci was in the squad for this one. What a finish that is, by the way, though. Essien rolling back the years. 3-1. Well, it could still go to penalties if, of course, rest of the world score 2 more. And Sean Wright Phillips is through here. Through on goal. Drops again. And no one can put it. A shot on target there, only to be blocked. And now Podolski, Bazinga. Lescott comes across. It's still alive though. For rest of the world. And that's a pass to the goalkeeper. It looks like 130 votes. What on earth? What is going on tonight? That's a crazy amount of votes. 31% for the rest of the world. 69% for England to get the win. Thanks for keeping updated, Daniela. Wayne Rooney looks like he's about to come back on as well. But before that, Walcott's racing away. Tries to round the keeper. Keeper gets a hand to it. And I think it's offside anyway, isn't it? Crazy the amount of votes we're getting tonight. Thanks everyone so much. It is on track to be the best watch-along we've ever done for Soccer 8, which is absolutely brilliant, of course. Here's Tim Cahill on the far side for rest of the world. We've got some firepower on now, and Podolski's involved again. Jill Scott does just enough in her defensive duties there. Oh, good save from the keeper. That's a fantastic save. And Nemanja Matic with a brilliant shot. So corner kick, rest of the world. More changes to come first though. And Toby, who is another member of the Sidemen, along with Bazinga, they're on the same team and they're on the pitch together now, I think. Did Bazinga come on? Yeah, he's still on. So Toby Brown, or better known as Toe Jizzle, and Wayne Rooney coming on now as well. Well, coming back on, should we say, for England, for Wilshere. Jack Wilshere off. Here we go then, corner for rest of the world. Can they get another goal here to help with the comeback in Soccer 8? Bazinga is the short option. I can't even see who's taking it. Another change for England. Burrows is on. I think she's asking the question, what do I do? And that corner's gone all the way through for a goal kick. Angry Ginge is time wasting yet. Great fun. Events like this. Oh, risky pass from the goalkeeper, and Walcott goes to chip the keeper, and it's not far, but it is wide. But it's the second time he's tried to chip the keeper. Defoe had 2 attempts, 100% success rate. Walcott's had 2 attempts to chip the keeper, 0% success rate. I think Defoe's still got it, and Walcott, I don't think he's going to get in the squad for England. I know it's already been announced, but Tuchel won't be changing his mind on Walcott tonight. But he might be looking at Defoe. I don't think Rooney would make the cut either, based on his performance tonight. Burrows out to the right to Nemanja Matic. Bazinga's on the side. Matic trying to play it through, and Rooney. Great play here, back to Matic, into the box. Still moving through, and Angry Ginge there. Why can't I speak tonight? Angry Ginge with a huge block. Just a brick wall there. Human brick wall. Matic again. Last 10 minutes of this charity match. Can rest of the world get 2 more goals? That is the big question. Matic again. Finds Burrows. Burrows into the box. Good ball. Away by England. Podolski off the bar. What a shot that is. Podolski's hit the post, the bar. Rooney's at the other post. That is incredible connection. You probably would get killed if you got in the way of that shot. Good thing the keeper just stood and watched. The power on that is absolutely incredible. Another long shot and the keeper gets his gloves to that one. Marla tips it over for a corner. Jordi Alba that time. It might be one of the best celebrity goalkeeper performances we've seen, mind. Corner goes short. Podolski. Matic again. Matic into the mixer. And it's 3-2 here. They have scored again. And Usain Bolt's side. Oh, trying to pull this one back. It's Tim Cahill with the goal. Fantastic goal in the end. And rest of the world are back in this one well and truly here. This is bread and butter. It's a header. Angry Ginge gets beaten to it, I think it is. Can't quite see exactly who it is. Where's Owen Cooper? Are you going to show us the match? It was Pixel Stadium. With all due respect, mate, no one's begged you or asked you to join the live stream in particular. So if you don't want to stay here, no one's making you. So there's plenty of other videos on YouTube to watch, and you decide to click this one. So how about, instead of spreading any negativity, just if you don't want to be here, no one's asking you to. Simple as that, mate. Have a fantastic evening. Long ball over the top. Walcott, one-on-one. Walcott gets taken out by the goalkeeper, and he goes to the other side of the post. And the referee has said no penalty. She is not wanting to make any controversial decisions tonight, is she? That adds the tally up to probably the 4th pen that pro should have been given tonight. But we remain at 0. She's been absolutely brilliant in the second half of the rest of the world, keeping them in the game. Just about. So Simon Neal off. Frankie Dettori on. He was in I'm a 70 out of year, wasn't he? Not long ago. And Dettori straight away on the ball. First pass is to Tom Grennan. What a sentence that is. Never thought you'd be saying that. Here's Grennan. The heart of England's midfield. We have 6 minutes to go. Rooney playing it forwards. One back by rest of Wiltshire on the left hand side. And good play from England there defensively. I can't remember the last time last time Soccer Aid went to penalties. Did it go straight to pens or did it go extra time first? I cannot remember. Something tells me it was extra time, but then I also think maybe it just goes straight to pens because it's a charity match. I'm not sure. Here's Jill Scott. No worries down there, it's fine. I don't get why people would complain about a video instead of just clicking off it. Crazy. Plus, it doesn't say in the title anywhere that this is the actual match. It says Watchalong quite clearly, so it's not my fault if people can't read. Couldn't make it any more clearer, but oh well. Tom Grennan taken out there. And a free kick for England on the left hand side. No surprise that Wayne Rooney is over at this one. Alex Brucker coming on. Great guy. Chloe Burrows off. Alex Brucker on. And it's a free kick to England. Wayne Rooney to take it. From the left hand side. To seal the win for England. Rooney. Oh, just wide. I tell you what though, I thought that was going to creep in at the back post. Oh, what a free kick that is. The technique on that is absolutely incredible. And Paddy McGuinness is coming on here. Jamie Redknapp really is switching things up to try and hold on to the win for England. It must go straight to Penton if it's a draw, because the commentator said Harry Redknapp might be bringing on his penalty takers. The last time I went to Pens may have been at the London Stadium actually, because Chunks was playing, wasn't he? For England. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was at the London Stadium. So England then bringing on Paddy McGuinness. Usually plays in goal, not today doesn't. On for Jack Whitehall. Free kick taken quickly by rest of the world. Floated in, and it's gone all the way through there, out for a goal kick for England, which they will take their time. 2 minutes to go. Usain Bolt watches on nervously from the side of the pitch. I wouldn't mind seeing Penn shoot out today. That'd be brilliant. Do enjoy a good penalty shootout, who doesn't? England trying to go forward there, but one back by Nemanja Matic. But given away, Walcott! Walcott! Wide. It's just not Theo Walcott's night, is it? Everything he's hit, just gone wide. Or hit the post, or hit the keeper. Everything apart from the back of the net is what it's hit. And rest of the world now go forward. Toby Brown lays it back to Podolski. Now or never for rest of the world. Podolski, he's through. He went for the unselfish pass, and it might be the one that cost his side the most. He tried to be unselfish and pass it. Unlucky there. Matic from distance, and it's well wide. Podolski trying to pass it back, and Angry Ginge gets his foot in the way. A sensational block there from Angry Ginge. How many minutes added on will we get then? That is the big question. Is it over now? Surely we're going to get a few minutes. Angry Ginger's football player of the match. Wow. He has been good, to be fair. How many minutes are we going to get added on? It doesn't actually say. Nope, none. That is it. England win it. Loving Angels instead, as Robbie Williams England win Soccer Aid. 3-2. Rest of the world threatened for a comeback, but England held on well. No added on time. Instead, England victory. Angry Ginge man of the match. To be fair, I thought he's absolutely brilliant once again. He's actually really good, isn't he? I thought Defoe obviously probably robbed of man of the match, let's be honest, with contributing to all three of England's goals. But it's good to see Angry Ginge get it. I tell you what, that Owen Cooper looks really good as well. It's great to see the likes of Lescott, Grennan, Wilshere. Dugan was good. Bruni was okay. Berbatov, Essien, Bazinga, Matic was pretty good all game. Alba was alright. Van der Sar as well. All them players getting minutes. Even on the bench, I've missed loads surely. Everyone got a game though, apart from Clarence Seedorf for rest of the world and David Seaman for England. But no, some really good players on both sides, and the game ends in a 3-2 win for England. Fantastic result for them. At Soccer Aid, of course, at the West Ham Stadium, the London Stadium. See you on the next one. Thank you very much for your support as well, Daniela. I'll probably stay live another 10 minutes, watch the trophy left, and then we'll call it there. So if anyone has any more questions or anything, be sure to put them in the chat as well. We'll stay live until the trophy left, as we always do. But yeah, it's been really good. And 142 votes tonight. That is incredible. Thank you everyone who has tuned in tonight. I think it has been the best watch along we've done for a Soccer Aid game. So thanks to everyone that has tuned in tonight. Goes a long way in supporting the channel. And also, we are one subscriber away from 2,440. If you want to do the honours, it's up to you. But be sure to. It was 3-2 England voice, as you can see in the top left. 69% of people predicted an England win, and it was indeed just that this evening. The match has finished, mate, yes. It has indeed finished. Just now, so literally seconds ago. Seconds ago it is finished. But no, it was a really good game tonight though. I thought rest of the world unlucky with a few early chances, but England took theirs, and that's the main difference in football. And of course this one's just for a bit of fun. But yeah, Lucas Podolski, not his finest game. Had a few chances to equalise it for rest of the world, but England go over the line in the end with the win in this one. But yeah, stay alive for the trophy lift, which should be after this advert break, and then we'll call it there for this evening. But hopefully everyone ends up having a fantastic week. June tomorrow, transfer window opens, and we all look forward to the World Cup, which starts in 11 days tomorrow, 12 days from today. It's next Thursday, isn't it? Next Thursday. So that will be, of course, our summer spent well watching football, and we'll have a lot of content coming your way on the channel about it as well. So if you want to keep up to date with the World Cup, this is the place to be. As going into the summer, there's going to be a lot of football being played, and we'll have all of it covered, well, as much as we can possible covered on the channel. Most of it in the form of live streams with live watch-alongs like this, but also in the form of predictions as well for the games upcoming. Change to the weather on the way this week. Oh really? For worse, I presume. Well, it was crazy last week. What was it? Wednesday this week, sorry. Because thunder and lightning, and then the hail was like golf balls, and I'm not even exaggerating. Absolutely crazy. The size on the ice coming from the heavens. The hail, that's the word I'm looking for. Okay, there we go. I think we're ready for the trophy lift then. At the London Stadium. Will there be a sweepstake? There will be a sweepstake, as always. So that will all be announced during this week. Towards the end of this week. Sorry, Sunday already. Towards the end of next week, sorry. Around Friday next week. Friday or the weekend. I'll get all the information up. However you want to join in. We'll do a lot of fun things on the channel. So there'll be a lot of interactive stuff to get involved in. But yeah, there'll definitely be a sweepstake, and I'll let you know all about that in the coming days. Probably a week's time. Thereabouts. Rain here, no surprise. Typical. As soon as I finish my exams, it starts raining. Where's all the sun gone? Yeah, Angry Ginge, by the way, was absolutely brilliant. Captain as well for the last few minutes. Kisses the badge. Kisses the captain's armband as well. He's actually really good. And Idris with the goal. Outside the foot. Past Edwin van der Sar for the opener. A fantastic goal. But Jermaine Defoe had the goals of the bunch. With the chip on the keeper for the first one. And then another chip on the keeper for the second one. But this time from, 35 yards out. Absolutely crazy. The England keeper that come in as well, he was absolutely brilliant. I'm trying to think of his name, I'll find it now. What's his name? I keep forgetting it. Chris O'Dowd. He was brilliant, to be fair to him. So was the rest of the world keeper. He did get chipped twice, but he did make some big saves. And his name was Joe Marler. Joe Marler was good. Oh no, I got them the wrong way around. Joe Marler's the England one. Chris O'Dowd was the rest of the world one. That's right. Yeah, Joe Marler, brilliant performance, especially from him. He did concede 2 goals, but yeah, it's quite funny to watch. Wish he played the whole game now. Some big saves. They're showing some highlights now. Some huge saves. I don't think he would have saved the Podolski volley though if that was on target. But he did save the Nemanja Matic shot. It was going right in the bottom right hand corner. Unbelievable save. How much money's going to be raised as well. Let's see what the final total is this evening. So England receiving their medals on the way up to ready to lift the trophy. 20th Soccer Aid won by England. It is incredible how far it's come. Also, massive thank you to whoever just subscribed and everyone who has subscribed today. 2,440. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Thank you very much, guys. So England ready to lift the trophy then this evening. After a fantastic dominant win 3-2. They almost bottled it, but they end up winning it and hanging on. The game's finished now. It has finished. Robbie Williams as well. He'll be gassed, especially in a game where he performed at half time. Yeah, he'll be very happy with the win, wouldn't he? No doubt about that. Absolutely gassed. Performing at half time in a game and winning it on the 20th anniversary. As everyone else just make sure they shake everyone's hand before the trophy, the plate, gets handed to Wayne Rooney and Angry Ginge. Here we go then. Looks like a nice medal as well, to be fair. Oh, here we go then. How much money have we raised? 16 million. 16.5 million has been raised. Record breaking. I was going to say, I think last year was 11 million, and that is immense. But 16.5 million. Wow. That is seriously incredible. 16 million. To put that into perspective, well, let me just find someone's wages of 16 million this season in the Premier League. That is mental. The trophy lift for England. Angry Ginger and Wayne Rooney bring it in for the celebrations. There we go, England are winners. £16 million is absolutely incredible. You know, you don't. I think Swan spent 17 mil in the summer as a professional football side, and they've raised that almost today. Well, but by the time the night's out, they probably would have reached 17 mil. But that is crazy. Ollie Murs lifted the trophy as well. There we have it. Well, thank you very much, guys. We've also reached 150 votes on the stream today, which is crazy. So thank you very much on that as well. It shows great engagement as well. And we will be live. The next time we'll be live is for the World Cup. Or maybe the sweepstake. But it will be World Cup related next time we are live, people. Thanks very much. What a season it has been. It's always great to end off with Soccer Age stream. And this has been our best ever one. England will beat the rest of the world. And I'll see you in the next one very soon, guys. Take care. Stay safe. Have a very good end to your weekend. And I'll see you in the next one very soon, guys. Take care. Stay safe as always. Goodbye.